Hello everybody and welcome back to the Outer Worlds, which I didn't foresee myself coming back to, but I actually hadn't known that there were story DLC on the way, which is what we're going to be playing today. So we're going to be checking out Peril on Gorgon, which is one of two big story DLCs coming to the Outer Worlds. And just a quick thank you to Private Division for providing us with a key for the DLC. If you didn't watch my original playthrough of the Outer Worlds, we played all the way through the game, got all the way to the end, finished it. It was great. Really loved the game. Super good. The way that we're going to do this is I am continuing from the point of no return. So the point at which they're like, hey, if you go past this point, you're going to finish the game. That's where we're going from. So we have our level 29 character with, a bunch of cool stuff still. Do I remember anything about our character? No, it's been a while since we finished the game, but I am really looking forward to doing this DLC. So again, if you are new to the channel and you didn't watch our original playthrough, there's a lot of cool stuff in this game. I do hope that you have played it before jumping in and getting completely spoiled on this. But yeah, definitely go check out the original playthrough and welcome. Now, let's go to the Groundbreaker because basically...
Captain, I'm receiving an urgent docking request from another vessel.
Greetings from the Halcyon Parcel Service. Delivery is guaranteed within standard margins of certainty. I've got a special delivery for Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. With your permission, I'll see it transferred to your ship.
So yeah, as you can see, just changing to a different spot will initiate the quest. So we're just picking up right on the DLC. We don't really have to go do anything. If you are going to play the DLC and you're starting a new character, you do have to finish like the first planet, or you have to kind of get off the first planet in order to get the DLC rolling. So just keep that in mind. Send it over. What is it? Or too bad, I'm not Hawthorne, not interested. Send it over.
With alacrity. Stand by, Captain Hawthorne.
I think it's funny.
An HPS certified distribution technician has deposited the parcel into your cargo hold in accordance with hazardous waste disposal procedures.
I miss this game. I think it's funny that it's basically like talking to a UPS guy. Is that what it feels like? It really feels like it to me. That sounds fine.
On behalf of HPS, I'd like to remind you that HPS is not responsible for any damage, defacement, or unseemliness to your parcel. Thank you for your patience, and please remember HPS for all of your future parcel-related needs.
Yeah, I get it. HPS, UPS, got it. Cut the transmission. All right, let's go see what the box is. What's in the box? I thought I was... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was expecting like a cardboard box, and I thought that would have been perfect, but this actually makes more sense. Oh, it's a person's hand.
Hawthorne, if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching.
Systems and serfdoms, Peril on Gorgon.
There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Minnie Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money, was offering a hefty bid card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that fellow certainly seemed trustworthy.
Didn't he?
I've gotten jobs from some unusual sources, but this is a first. Congratulations, Captain.
I don't mean to sound prim, Captain, but there's gotta be a better way to ask someone to do you a favor.
I just want to say, we gotta take this job. This is the closest I ever been to starring in a serial drama. Only thing we're missing is a couple cameras and a soundtrack.
At least this won't be boring.
You know what? This is the perfect introduction to this DLC because it's been a while since I played this game and I've missed these characters, and it's nice being like, oh yeah, and it's like, and you're here, oh that's right, and you're here. But the D&D references to that That loading screen were phenomenal, and I'm in. I'm already sold. Ada, what the hell's going on?
Lucky Montoya owed Captain Hawthorne a considerable debt. I believe this is what humans refer to as payback. Captain,
Okay.
the message contains landing coordinates for a small asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. It was recently registered to a Wilhelmina Ambrose.
All right. Who was this guy, Ada?
He was an old friend of Alex Hawthorne's. Lucky Montoya had a statistically significant tendency to encounter situations of extreme danger.
Oh, really? I thought he lost his arm gambling.
He was also the 4th best paid freelancer in the system.
Fourth best. Only fourth?
There are several hundred freelancers operating in Halcyon. Considering the numbers, Mr. Montoya ranked among the top percentile. This had less correlation with his measured aptitudes, which rank at or below average, than with a pattern of fortunate circumstances.
You mean luck?
Luck does not exist, Captain. Nevertheless, I am programmed to agree with your assessment. I have transferred the coordinates for Ambrose Manor to your navigation terminal. We can travel there when you are ready.
Good. Good job, team. I'm just gonna
Hawthorne,
take that.
if you're getting this, something's happened to me. Got mixed up in some shady business on Gorgon. Should have known better. But I landed on something big. And now this job's an itch I can't stop scratching. There's a whole research compound left to the Sprats. I think I'm close to figuring out why. But something dangerous is closer to me. Got the job through one Mini Ambrose. Top runger who just came into some money was offering a hefty bit card for qualified help. Trust me, her money's good. Talk to Minnie. Take the job. If I ain't gonna live to see the payday, might as well be you. Consider us even, old pal.
Well, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, let's go to Gorgon. I'm really happy about this. This is great. Also, by the way, if you wanted to pick up the DLC, it is quite cheap on Green Man Gaming, and I, as a Green Man Gaming affiliate, have a special link. So if you want to help support the channel outside of just watching videos or visiting our Patreon and stuff like that, you can check out the link in the description. You can pick it up, and I basically get a couple bucks for it, so it's nice. Okay, hold on, real quick. What are my? Oh, I really like this. It's all green. Ooh. You know what? Let's read this. The Halcyon Parcel Service delivered a package for Alex Hawthorne, rather. Since Hawthorne is out of the picture, the package is yours by law. Speak to Mini Ambrosia. I don't know. The cryptic, they just said her name. I've already forgotten it. A cryptic phonograph left by Lucky Montoya mentioned a high-stakes job and a wealthy client, Mini Ambrosia. The job was dangerous enough to cost Lucky his arm and possibly his life. All right, that's fine. I just wanted to double check that there was no extra information on there, and I want to quickly check our nerds. Who do we want to bring with us? Probably our Yuge, which was either Nyoka, Parvati, and Sam would actually be kind of fun here. But I think, you know what? Let's do this. We're gonna go with Parvati for now because I really like having her around, and we'll go with Ellie. However, I think I'm gonna swap it up halfway through and go with Nyoka and maybe one other if anybody's like really desperate for a certain guy, just let me know and I'll swap them out. We'll see.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Aw, that's no fun.
Yeah, that's no fun. He's just gonna immediately fall off, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh no, we should check to see he's all right.
I love it.
This unit can help itself. Please do not be concerned.
Do you need me to like pick you up, buddy? What's over here? You're damn right. I'm just gonna look everywhere and loot everything, even though we're at the end of the game. As far as like content is concerned, this is all new stuff, so this is all cool. We can loot all this. Examine Groundskeeper's Journal Volume 1. All right, daily routine. Sweep the Tranquility Garden for Miss Olivia. Oil the fish for Mr. Harvey. Repeat. When they hired me on as groundskeeper, I assumed that there'd be grounds to keep. I'm not even allowed inside the manor. Everyone told me that Ambrose, let's go with Ambrose for now, family keeps to themselves, but they're a bunch of hermits, save for the little one. Guess I ought to find a hobby. Mr. Harvey dropped his keycard in the pond. I'll hold it in case he ever comes looking, but I won't go near the house. Wouldn't want to get between Miss Olivia and her research. Right, this game is gorgeous. I kind of forgot how good looking this game was. I love it. All right, armor parts. But no, I don't know if I need any of this, but I'm gonna pick it up anyways. Cool. Now that we've looted that one little tiny house, right as you enter.
Structural damage detected. Compensating for structural damage.
Poor guy. I do want to help him, actually. Just like games with dogs should give you the ability to pet the dog, games with fallen robots should allow you to pick them up. Oh, they got a little Zen garden. Oh, this is really cool. Ooh, the lighting is actually really cool too. Tranquility Garden discovered. Right. I like this. This is very unique. You know, the rest of the game. Okay, here's what I want to say about this. If you're gonna have a DLC, it's smart to make sure it is quite different in regards to visual language, like, well, not visual languages, but like visual style and tone in some cases, depending on what game you're playing, than the rest of the game, because it makes it cool.
Empty windows. Feels like the building's watching me.
So
I'm getting goosebumps.
At the very least, there ought to be something worth stealing in there.
Exactly. See, that's why I bring Ellie. The thing is, like, this is gorgeous. It fits the theme of the rest of the game, but it is very different so far. Oh, there's little mechanical fish. I think there's supposed to be water here. Maybe that's why there was supposed to be a pond with the key card. Anyways, yeah, if you're gonna do something like that, it's gotta be different. And this is, well, it is very different, and I like it a lot. And you're damn right. I'm gonna go see what's in that chest because this is my life. This is what I do. Ooh, I have to pick it. Oh, give it to me. Give me 1,000 XP. I don't necessarily think I'm gonna get anything particularly like exciting from this, but that's not the point, right? The point is just to enjoy the DLC. And I'm gonna I'm sorry if you're like, man, I just Zen running around picking up crap. It's what he does in every single RPG. If you're not tired of that by now, then you definitely are our main viewer of ours. But I do loot a lot of stuff. I'm fully admitting to that fact. All right, it looks like we're fine. I've kind of explored everything out here, so let's go inside. Very opulent, very pretty. Reminds me of that one opulent planet that I totally don't remember the name of because it's been so long. Ooh, that's cool.
Okay, maybe not.
It's so empty. Oh, Captain, something here don't feel right.
Yeah. Janitor. Maybe all these people are dead? Or maybe they've been gone? It's a murder mystery. The butler did it. Maybe the butler out there did it. Maybe I shouldn't feel sorry for him.
You lucky? Huh? Apparently not.
Hello there. Ooh, that's
Join me for
cool.
a drink, Mr. Whoever you are.
All right.
So who the devil are you?
Novus, captain of the Unreliable. Yeah.
You don't say. Well, make yourself at home, Captain. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass. To Gorgon.
Give a solemn toast. Give a cheerful toast. You know what? Let's give a solemn toast.
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star.
She doesn't seem too thrilled.
I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call
Ambrose,
me Minnie.
okay.
Now, what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm. Yep.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Does the name Lucky Montoya mean anything to you?
Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
He's definitely not doing that anymore.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now?
You know, it dawned on me there. The beginning of the game starts, with you crash landing on a planet and killing the guy, Alex Hawthorne, who is the actual captain of the Unreliable, and you become the captain of the Unreliable. And throughout your travels, you meet plenty of people who knew who he was and tell you, like, he was basically a smuggler. He was Han Solo, if you want to put it, in terms of things that most people could understand. And then you go throughout the entire game hearing how cool he was, but at the same time, you're like, no, I'm doing cool things too. And then you start making a name for yourself, and it's really cool. It's fun. I like that. But they did it again. They're like, hey, here's this guy who got himself killed, maybe, possibly, at least got his arm cut off. And you're kind of having to hear stories about these other cool people in the galaxy that aren't technically around or literally around anymore, and you're having to fill their shoes. And I think that's really fun because it puts you as a comparative level where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna be better than this guy. And I like that. I don't know what it is about this game, but I like the way that they've handled introducing your character into the world and how your character is perceived by other people. What's his arm doing in my ship?
I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
What were you two doing?
Settling an old score. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Do you? You don't even know me.
Play hard to get. That's negotiation.
Thanks, Ellie.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Oh, yeah? Gorgeous. How likely am I to wind up like your old freelancer? Or are you seriously offering me the dead guy's job? No, let's go with gorgeous.
I like my employees well-groomed. Appearances are everything in high society.
How likely and are you looking for a hired gun or a runway model? Well, that's a good line.
I'm looking for both. Remember, I'm rich enough that I can afford to be choosy. And I choose you, dear Captain. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
I'm not surprised. Spacer's Choice is one big accident waiting to happen. Or, sarcastically, Spacer's Choice would never allow anything bad to happen on their watch. I'm not surprised.
I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
Right. Stick to the basics. What do you need from me? Why would they lie? It sounds like she was the corporation's patsy. Yeah, let's see that.
My thoughts exactly. Mother would not have allowed Project Gorgon to fail. Something happened on that asteroid, and my family took the fall for it.
What did you send Lucky to find?
The truth. Mother is gone, Gorgon is silent, and I deserve answers.
What do you think happened on Gorgon?
I don't know. And Spacer's Choice won't say. They don't discuss anything that tarnishes their brand. Gorgon has a dark history. The project fell apart. Personnel were shuffled across the system. With Mother gone, now I'm all that's left.
There must be someone who knows what happened, or where's your father in all of this? Or so Gorgon's just an empty wasteland now. No, let's actually ask about her father and what's going on there.
Father lost more than his job on Gorgon. I'll say no more than that. The asteroid may look like a glittering jewel, but I assure you the resemblance ends there. Gorgon is poisonous to the core. One might even say cursed.
I've heard enough. What do you need from me?
Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth, kicking and screaming, into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
All right, first I have some questions about the job. If it helps you get some closure, I'll find the journal rather. Danger and corporate intrigue. This sounds like my kind of job. Or don't worry if Spacer's Choice is hiding something. I'll get to the bottom of it. Yeah, danger and corporate intrigue. This sounds like my kind of job.
I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my own we, and I can feel you breathing new life into the walls. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
What can I expect to face on Gorgon? Actually, that's a good question.
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
What did you tell Lucky about this job? Actually, that's a good question too.
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
I'm trying to calculate the odds of this getting me killed. Just making sure I have what I need, or no reason. So where do I get started? I'm going to go with just trying to calculate the odds.
It's sure to be 100% with that attitude. Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
Okay.
That sounds like Lucky, all right. The man loved to show off.
He had an aura of rugged individualism that was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
No, never. The more I hear about the asteroid, the worse it sounds. Nah, I'm more plucky than that. I'll try not to, since it's my life on the line. Now, I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
Not bad, actually. We can talk about my fee when this is done.
A consummate professional. That shouldn't be a problem. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
Cool. I'll be in touch, or maybe you don't need to hear this from me, but I'm sorry about your mother. Ooh, that's a good one.
Spacer's Choice should be the one apologizing, but thank you. Sincerely. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
It's not theft if she's giving us permission.
All right. Ellie, again, this is why I bring you along. So, oh, can I theft that? Yeah, I can. So, I felt like, to some extent, the DLC optional master bedroom key card. Crap, I need 150 in order to even lockpick that. I kind of felt like the DLC was off to a really solid start. And then it just kind of felt like it came screeching to a halt with all that talking. But that's fine because I think it's a necessary amount of exposition. Goodbye letter. Dearest mother and father, I've placed the halls of this gilded cage long enough. Oh, I see. Since you won't permit me to help the family business, I'm leaving to start a business of my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Perhaps. But that's the risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome me with open arms. Won't that be a new sensation? If I ever return, it'll be to claim my rightful spot at the head of this family. Minnie. This is her really creepy children's bedroom. Naturally. Anything in there? It doesn't look like it. I think I think the information we got from her, while it felt slow, it does set things up. What we need to know, what we need to remember going through is that her mother, well, according to her, her mother is getting kind of blamed for some stuff that she apparently didn't do. Being the fall guy, one might say, and that's Bard. Okay, that's good to know. And Lucky might still be alive, though it's unlikely. But if I do find him, seems like a funny guy to bring along with. And then I guess the final thing to keep in mind when we go and do this is that I don't necessarily want to trust anyone. And that includes these robots. I'm going to see if I can get into here. Logs. I've already forgotten how to use these computers. It's been so long. Recent activity. Okay, so the first event, user Wambros attempted to log into system. Final attempt failed. Locking terminal for 5 days. User Wambros attempted the system. 1 try remaining. 2 tries remaining. Okay, I see. They're trying to get in. User Ambrose. Oh, I see. Activated dinner time protocol. Meal was borscht roast. Meal was tripiscale salad. Meal was woolly loaf. They made that up. Pantry list. Pantry stock. Last automated check was in, okay, error. Stock spoiled. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a while. That's basically all that is. They're just letting us know, hey, it's been a while. People have not been here. Totally fine. I swear, if this... Oh, it does look like he's still down there. I was gonna say, if he's still down there, they really do need to patch in an ability to pick him back up, because I feel bad for the little robot.
Running diagnostic error.
Poor guy. Just, you know, I feel like it'd be pretty easy for us to just go pick him up. So, what are we gonna find on this place? Don't know. But apparently it's gonna be chaotic. We're also going to find a lot of people that we don't trust. Man, that is really cool looking out there. Gorgon. Yeah? Are we on Gorgon? Gorgon. Yeah, Gorgon landing pad. Okay, I see.
Now in orbit above Gorgon.
I understand that. We were in orbit above Gorgon before. We just hadn't landed on it. Right. Ellie and Parvati continue. These are really cool loading screens. It's, you know, it's not as cool as the D&D themed one that we just saw.
Look at those stars.
I like it.
Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
Does it? Makes me feel like there's a defense grid that I gotta keep an eye out for. Goody. Why is there an evacuation protocol? Ooh. Is that a... Oh, it's just those. Okay, I'll pick up the weapon parts, though. Alright, let's find out what's going on here. Argos Traffic Systems. Status operational. Inert captain's identification cartridge, or insert. I don't know why I said inert. Cartridge to initiate remote landing. Alright, I could disable emergency evacuation of this. Sure, let's do that. That way we don't have to listen to it. Kind of fun. Oh, it's a little sprat. Oh, it's so cute. Where's it going? Am I supposed to follow it? Oh, it's headed up that way. Right, we got a bunch of stuff down here. Point of interest. Vending machine. Well, I went through my inventory before starting, and I cleared a bunch of stuff out because I had a bunch of stuff on there that I had with me when we went to go finish the game. Stuff that I really didn't carry around.
We're not going to be next. Be ready.
Yeah, let's open this up. Oh, it's all sorts of... Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff to pick up. I'm hoping most of this is going to scale with my level. I'm not just picking up a bunch of garbage that I'm not going to be able to carry. But I do have an empty inventory to completely load up if I want to, minus the science weapons. Can I walk into that? No. But there's a chest back there. Dead body? I'm sure there's a way in, actually. Yeah, back here. Okay, that's fine. That's not nearly as hidden as it initially looked. Should I check over here real quick before we run up? Yeah, pick these up.
Easy.
Get quite a bit of XP off of that. What's my level? I've gone a quarter of a level, I think. Since starting the DLC, and we really haven't done anything. Probably gonna hit like 32, 33 by the end of it. We'll see, depending on how long the DLC ends up being. And if this one's good, I'm sure I will check out the other one. Oh, there's a person.
No one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared.
Hello?
Is that what my thoughts sound like? Law, I've been standing near that alarm too long. You looking for supply, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one around here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular.
So this is Gorgon, or I take that evacuation alarm, it wasn't urgent.
Huh? Oh, you don't gotta worry about that. Something to do with that scrap project Gorgon from years back. Thanks for turning it off, by the way. I'd have lost my mind if the damn thing had gone on much longer.
Right. Why didn't someone shut it off?
We tried. Couldn't persuade the control terminal to listen. No one round here is particularly mechanically inclined, and no one was going to shut it down by force. That's for sure. I know, because even Von Hoffman couldn't bash it in. And I seen that tough son of a gun throw man clean across the Sprat Shack one time like he were a toss ball.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that warning and the evacuation alarm was on for a reason. I just turned it off, and I didn't actually ever listen to what was going on. Goody. So this is Gorgon. What can you tell me about Project Gorgon?
Only that Spacer's Choice shut it down in a big hurry. From what I heard, some of their folks got left behind even. Don't seem like the project ended well.
Right. All right. What does he got?
Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever...
Ooh, that's Manticore. I cannot say it. Manta Carapace. There we go. Get an 18% discount with him because of our perks. But not really anything else. Let's go ahead and sell junk, because I know I had a bunch of that to get rid of. All right, that's fine. He seems like an okay dude. Is there anybody else here? I like the little squares of trash. It's funny looking. I guess we can go up there. Oh, maybe should I follow the Sprat? Where'd the Sprat go? I think he... Ooh. First, let's loot this guy's stuff. Actually, I don't need it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna walk away. I don't want to make him feel bad for stealing all this stuff. It's the Sprat Shack. Wait, what did that say? Shipping and receiving the Sprat Shack. Okay, where did the Sprat go though? I hope the Sprat didn't, like, get killed. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's so cute. I like it. Let's loot this stuff. And I guess we're gonna go in the Sprat Shack and see what's in here.